Hello everybody, I am your host Megan Trainum, and this is Sports Communications, and I'm back with another podcast video of Sports Communications. So I'm here to talk about some more sports conversations. Our second video is going to be more about me and about some more discussion topics. So we're gonna get into it. So remember back on the first podcast where I talked about, again, I've played soccer before, played lacrosse. I've also, in my time in between, I tried other sports. Like I said, my major sports that I've played, again, are soccer and lacrosse. But I've tried basketball for, I believe it was a year or two. It wasn't long at all. Did not like it. And then I've tried softball. It was because my lacrosse program unfortunately got cut during high school, so we had to try something different. So softball. I've always liked softball. It just interfered with lacrosse, so couldn't do both. So my grandfather was a big baseball fan, which means that I became a baseball fan. I've went to Orioles games, Bowie Bay Sox games, so I knew the game, was pretty much just a fan of the game. And then I got to play it to see how it went, and let me tell you, it is a lot into softball and baseball. So yes, it was a lot. So I played that, and I believe that is all of the sports that I've played physically. Of course, on a team-based. I never played like tennis or anything like that, although watched people play it. Of course, I've played like recreational volleyball, but never on a team-based like games and everything. Just like someone would put out a net and was like, here, let's go play volleyball. So yeah, but things that I'm a fan of, definitely football. I live in Baltimore, so definitely a fan of Ravens. During COVID, I definitely got more involved with football because, well, I was virtual, so I had nothing else to do, but well, just learn. So learned college football, and I got really immersed into the college football world. So I was like, oh, this is how this play goes, this is how that play goes. So started to learn that, college football and football. And then I learned NASCAR because I'm like a big sports person. That's what I want to do. Like I said before in my previous podcast, I really want to be an athletic trainer. So with athletic training, of course, you're not a coach, but you really need to know why the body does this for different sports. So I really wanted to learn about different sports, so why not? Just why not? So I learned NASCAR. Took me about a week or two to learn the rules, and that's what I did. I learned the rules, and I was a fan of it. And then because I played so many sports all my life, of course I've had head injuries. A lot of them, unfortunately, that sidelined me from coming from high school to college. That unfortunately sidelined me to play collegiately for a minute, because I was getting a lot of headaches during COVID. So, which I didn't know at the time what it was called, which would be TBI, traumatic brain injury. And so I researched TBIs are, and of course, and that you don't really hear it. You do, but you don't hear it in other sports, but you definitely hear it in football a lot. And so basically the one thing is, what are the risks and risks for concussions in sports. So like I said, I was a goalie in both. So my head was always in the line. In lacrosse, we do wear, for goalies, you wear a helmet. So in the men's game, they wear helmets. But for a goalie in the women's game, we wear a helmet. I remember one time I was playing, a ball got stuck in the head part of my helmet, and nobody thought anything of it. They're like, excuse me, you're wearing a helmet, you're fine. I wasn't dizzy or anything after, but it definitely shocked me really quickly. I've had other head injuries, I was playing soccer as the goalie, of course, and I went out to get the ball, and the girl on the opposing team hit me so hard that I fell back and hit my head. That was a major concussion. So mostly it's how can we prevent these concussions from happening, or are they just going to keep happening? So for me, is wanting to be an athletic trainer, what can we do? What is the things that we can do to help prevent these things from happening? I know for football, they're trying to make the helmets more padding. You'll see on football, they have the guardian hats, I think, the guardian hats that they can choose to wear now. It's optional. They're not forcing them to wear it, but it definitely helps. I know for lacrosse, this is a new thing, but it doesn't have to be lacrosse. It can be any sport you would like. There's this neck thing that prevents neck injuries, but also prevents concussions as well. So I definitely think that that's also a great step in the direction for preventing concussions in youth and adults, because it starts on the youth level. Like, I was a youth when I got my first concussion, and I'm gonna be honest, it definitely puts a toll on you, because I'm in college. I'm about 20 years old now, and I have headaches, so it definitely puts it. So another thing is protective gear. So you can't, for soccer, you can't put so much protective gear on, because then it makes it bulky. You can't run as much. But you definitely, like I just said, the neck thing can definitely just be a world of a difference. For goalies, definitely not wearing anything head, but you could wear a little helmet. But it'd be up to their preference. If you've done something all your life, and then all of a sudden the soccer league is just like, well, put a helmet on. You're like, you don't want to do that. Come on now, I'm tougher than that. So it definitely would get pushed back. But I want to change our focus real quick from TBIs to college athletes. Same thing though, because they are putting their bodies on the line, could potentially get TBIs. These college athletes is going out day to day, week to week. I'm talking about soccer, lacrosse, football, basketball, badminton, tennis, track field, pool, anything. Do you think these athletes should be getting paid for what they do? Personally, I think they should. Here at Coppin State, we mainly have club sports. So I don't think club sports gets paid, but if we have basketball that's in the MEAC, and if the MEAC wanted to start giving them NIL deals, then yes, give them, because they're putting their bodies on the line. Our softball team putting their bodies on the line. Our baseball team putting their bodies on the line. Basketball, men's and women putting their bodies on the line. I think they should get paid, because anytime that football is switched, they could get a head injury and then never be able to play the sport ever again. So I personally think, because I have played sports all my life, think that college students should be able to get paid. That's just from personal preference. I've seen it. I see people I know all the time that is in the league now. So I think they should be getting able to get paid for something that they're doing, because you never know. This might be their last destination. Like, they may not want to go into the professional league. This may be it. This may be all their body can handle. You don't know. And so another thing is, well, should there be instant replays then? You know, you never know, that one play that might define a championship game. Well, it should be. So that's pretty much it. So I wanted to do some things before we go. Get out of here. Just something out of the ordinary that I didn't do last time. So I wanted to just talk about top 10 or top 5 things, like news that happened. This is as of October 3rd, which is a Thursday. The Orioles unfortunately lost their postseason. So we will not be going in. This is going to be local, by the way. I'm in Baltimore. This is local. I have no idea. Anybody else? Only local. Local. So for the NFL, the Ravens will be playing the Bengals. Have won. Go for the Ravens. If anybody didn't see the Sunday night game, the Ravens did win, 35-10. It's a good game. Thursday night game tonight. Not here, of course not here. Buccaneers and Falcons. And then, as I told you, I'm soccer person, all the time. So, yeah. I'm not watching any of the Coppa Italian, because it's not here. It's not televised, unfortunately. If it was televised, I'd watch the Coppa Italian League, but it's not. Or Premier Champions League. If you can, watch the Premier League, Champions League right before the big noon kickoffs. So watch those as well. Try to fit those in if you are a fan of soccer. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching, and go Ravens, go Orioles. Fortunately, they lost, but if you have a favorite college football team, I like them all. I just like watching them. So yeah, be safe.